Hello there. I'm going to do this Core 2 exam question, just the first two parts, because many people have asked me recently about how to do these kinds of questions. Now, these kinds of questions have got alphas defined as being acute, and you've got to find exact values of one trig function of alpha, given that you're told another trig function of alpha and its value. So, given that alpha is the acute angle such that tan alpha equals 2/5, find the exact value of cos alpha. Now, if I say the magic words so, ka, toa, that might clue you in on what you have to do to answer this. So, let's say I drew a right-angled triangle. Freehand. I've got a right angle there. I've got an alpha there. Now, let's think about tan of alpha. Now, tan of alpha is opposite over adjacent. So in this case, opposite over adjacent is equal to 2/5. So our opposite side has got a length of 2, and our adjacent side, not the hypotenuse, our adjacent side has got a width of 5. Now, if we were going to find cos of alpha, we've got to find adjacent over hypotenuse. But Edward, I might hear you cry, we need to know what the hypotenuse is. But we don't right now. Oh no. So we have to use a Greek guy's knowledge. This particular Greek guy is Pythagoras. So this side squared plus this length squared should equal this length squared. So 5 squared plus 2 squared equals our hypotenuse squared. So we've got 15, 25. We've got 25 plus 4 equals 29. So our hypotenuse is the square root of 29. Now, that means that we've still got our adjacent side, 5. Our hypotenuse is the square root of 29. So we can say that cos alpha equals the square root of 29 under 5. And that's the first part done. Notice how it's an exact value. It's got a surd involved, it's an exact value. It's not anything decimal. If you then went on to say equals, I don't know, 6 point something, 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 you would be wrong. You've got to keep it as an exact value. Now, let's look at the second part. So, given that beta is the obtuse angle, such as sine beta equals 37, find the exact value of cos beta. So, sine beta equals 3/7. Let's draw another triangle freehand. Oh yes. We've got ourselves a right angle there, and beta is here. So, sine is opposite over hypotenuse. So opposite over hypotenuse equals 3/7. So we know the hypotenuse of this triangle is 7, and the opposite side to the beta angle is 3. So we want cos beta. Now, cos is adjacent over hypotenuse. So we want to find this third side. We're going to use Pythagoras once again. 3 squared plus something squared equals 7 squared. So 9 plus something squared equals 49. So our adjacent side equals square root of 40. Now, we can stick that in our diagram. And so, we can say that cos beta always has a size of 40 divided by 40 square rooted divided by 7. Now, some people would stop there and claim the job is done. But it's not. You know why? Because we haven't dealt with the obtuse part of the question. They've mentioned it for a reason. So, we know cos beta equals the square root of 40 divided by 7. So, let's draw a little cos wave. Got our height, got our theta. We've got a nice cos curve going on like this. Of course, it's symmetrical, just to remind you. Now, the kicker here is that this is a magnitude only. We don't know whether this is positive or negative. So, we're given certain things. Now, this is between 0 and 2 pi. Pi is there. Now, the question is talking about an obtuse angle. You've got to remember that an obtuse angle is anything between 90 degrees and 180 degrees. Notice how all of these values here would be negative values of cos theta. So, for our thing here, we've sure got a magnitude of root 40 over 7. We could have positive root 40 over 7 to give us solutions, to give us intersection points here and here. We've also got negative root 40 over 7, and that's got intersection points all below the theta axis. One of these intersections, and one alone, is within the obtuse zone of this diagram. So, we don't care about what that angle actually is. We don't care about what beta actually is. We care about the value of cos beta. So, cos beta equals negative root 40 divided by 7. And that's the end of that question. I think there might be some shouting in a sec, so prepare yourselves. Turn down the volume on your headphones. And that's it for now.